Hi everybody, welcome to the SAS hands-on video. I'm your Professor Ma. The purpose of this video is to show you the basics of SAS Enterprise Miner. Now it's very important to note that this video should not replace the tutorial documents that you can download on Blackboard. The tutorial documents include many details and screenshots about the steps of using SAS Enterprise Miner to complete the various topics that we will cover in this class. The videos I do fulfill these purposes. I will visually highlight the process of working with SAS Enterprise Miner. I will also explain some tough concepts and show you some examples on the screen. For this particular video, I'm going to go through the process that's covered in this tutorial. The tasks I'm going to complete in this video is I will show you how to open SAS Enterprise Miner, which I will refer to EM. I will create a new project. I will create a data source, but before I can do that, I will have to create a new library, and I will create a new diagram. Now the first step of using SAS EM is to open it. Go to your search function and type in SAS Enterprise Miner. If you have correctly installed SAS Suite, then EM will pop right up. And make sure that you select to open the SAS EM workstation, like this. I'm going to enlarge it. Now the next step is to create a new project by clicking New Project. Give it a project name, My First EM Project. And you will have to specify the server directory. I'd like to keep it in a SAS EM folder underneath my documents folder, so I'm going to do that. And click Next. Verify that my name is as I intended, and then Finish. Alright, you have just created your first project. Step 3 is to create a data source, because every data mining project needs some data in it. However, before I can create a data source, I will have to create a library. Now, what is a library? In SAS, a library is simply a pointer to a location, either in a local drive or on a server machine. For the purpose of this course, we will rely on your local computers. So, you will create a library to point to a location on your hard drive, which contains some data set. Now to understand it, I will create a library and show you how that works. You will go to File, New, Library, and create a library. Click Next. Now keep in mind that SAS restricts the length of your library name to be within 8 characters, so you will have to pick a short name. For now, I'm using my lib. Choose the path for the library to be the folder where you will store your SAS datasets. So I will choose that SAS EM folder. Click Open. Ignore. Keep the options blank. Go to Next. Confirm my library name and the directory. Action succeeded. The library was created. Finish. Now to show you how library works, I'm going to go to the next step, which is to create the data source. I can either go to File, New, Data Source, click, or use a shortcut, or I can right click here on Data Source and click Create Data Source. Go to Next, Table. For table, I will browse a library for the specific data set. Underneath the SAS libraries, there are a list of them Most of them are created by SAS by default, but one of them is what I created just now, MyLib. And underneath the library, I do have a SAS dataset, which is called donor raw data. To confirm that, here it is. Underneath the folder where my library points to, under Document SAS EM, there is a SAS dataset. Click that and OK. Go to Next after the table is selected. Confirm that the table is being correctly selected. Go to Next. Now for the purpose of this video, I'm going to skip most of the steps underneath the data source creation, just to be brief. In the future, you will learn various topics and knowledge about customizing the specifics of the importing process to fulfill the purpose of your specific data mining project. Accept the defaults for now. Go to Next. Go to Next. Confirm the name of the data source. Keep the default for now. And then finish. Confirm that the data source is created under the data source item. Now the final step of doing the project is to create a new diagram. I right-click the diagrams item and create diagram. Give the name my first diagram. And the new diagram is being opened automatically. In this huge white space area is called the canvas. It's a diagram area where you will configure the process for your data mining project. And a lot of the exciting things will happen here. Now, you have successfully created your new project, created a library, created a data source for this new project, and created a new diagram for this new project. Congratulations.